Making an income online is an amazing way to make a living. Working online gives you a lot of freedom. It allows you to have a lot of choice. It also gives you the ability to use technology to highlight your creativity. Within this course, I'm going to be going over an entire checklist from start to finish, the steps that you can take to become a web developer and become successful online. My name is Lawrence, and I've been a web developer for over 14 years. And the number one question that I get is, how do I get started to create websites? So I put together this course to summarize all of the different steps that anybody could take in order to get from a very basic level of web development and going through this step by step of how to actually make an income online and how to become a web developer. Now, this process, it's going to take time, and you're going to have to schedule time in order to complete all of these steps. Now, this isn't something that someone can read through and just go and accomplish right away. There's a lot of steps involved, and one of the first ones that we're going to talk about is brainstorming of ideas and creating word lists, phrases, and then also how to actually get a website, register the domain, and get a website. And by taking that first step, that really is the first step to a whole new lifestyle and a whole new career. Once you've got that done, then you can begin to better understand the process, also look into learning HTML and CSS, which will also give you a better understanding of how the internet works and what opportunities are available on the internet. And better yet, once you know HTML and CSS, you're able to start your own portfolio. And a portfolio is the key to expanding what you're going to do online, and it's also the key to making money online, because once you have a portfolio, then you can actually sell services, and you're going to have examples that you can show potential clients of what you can do online. And as you develop more things and create more websites, web applications, web pages, you can add to your portfolio. And as your portfolio grows, then you're going to have more to show clients, and you're going to be able to expand what you do online. So just with HTML and CSS, it's going to give you the skills that you need to know in order to actually start making money online. We're going to be sharing several locations throughout the course of where you can list services and how you can begin to start to sell services. And also, while you're practicing HTML and CSS, you can also make a little bit of money. So once you get comfortable with HTML and CSS, there's a next phase. There's JavaScript. And JavaScript provides that interactivity on websites. So learning JavaScript will give you the three essential fundamental elements and the three essentials of being a front-end developer. After JavaScript, it's advised that you look at jQuery, because jQuery is a very easy to use JavaScript library, and what it does is it allows you to code faster. jQuery is focused on the JavaScript DOM, so once you understand the JavaScript DOM, jQuery is really going to make a lot of sense. Next is Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is front-end framework, responsive, and it really allows you to create websites quickly. And the reason that we throw in Bootstrap after JavaScript and jQuery, even though that you could go in, you could download Bootstrap, you could read through it, and you can start creating websites, it's really important that you understand the basics first, the HTML, the CSS, and then as well, if you're creating Bootstrap sites, you're going to want to have that interaction. And JavaScript and jQuery, understanding them is going to be essential, because you can't really jump in and start working with jQuery, even though you could just copy and paste the code and it kind of makes sense. It's always best to understand the base of where the code comes from. And learning JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery is going to really accelerate your portfolio. You're going to begin to be able to create more and more sites and expand on the services that you're offering, which means more and more money online. So as you get into more complex web development, you're going to be able to charge more and also build out your portfolio. And as your portfolio grows, then your income's going to grow. Also, by this stage, you're going to have developed a lot of different reusable code libraries, some templates as well. So you're going to be able to create websites a lot quicker. And when someone wants a website, hopefully you've got a template or reusable libraries that you can quickly plug in and crank out that website quickly. Because when you're dealing with clients, the number one thing is getting it done quickly. Because let's face it, clients don't really care about the technology that goes behind it. They care about the results. So if you get the results that they want, and if you can do it quickly, you're going to make more money. And then lastly, the next stage is learning backend code. So PHP, interacting with databases, and doing this gives you the final phase and the next phase in earning online. And this opens up a whole new world to you where you can customize content management systems like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal. They're all based in PHP and MySQL. And once you learn these, then you can begin to customize on there. You can begin to sell plugins and so on that can be used within content management systems. So going through all of these three main areas is going to really give you the foundation that you need in order to begin to make money and have a career as a web developer. Now, to expand on this, when you're learning HTML and CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, there's a number of courses online, and this is a roadmap in order to get there. So within this course, we're not actually going to be going over the syntax for HTML, CSS, jQuery, Bootstrap, JavaScript. We're just giving out you a roadmap and guidance of what direction to take and what steps to take next. So when you're ready, let's begin learning how to become a web developer.